You guys, it's me, Chase. This is No Chaser TV, where we keep it to you hot and fresh all the time. And I have the one, the only, the famous, the infamous Mia. Mia, how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm really good. You look amazing. I got some things I want to ask you. Is that okay?
Yeah.
All right. So, watching the reunion back, right? You only made it to through the first part, two parts. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So let me ask you this: you didn't really get to address a lot. Stacy says, in regards to the infamous trip to Miami, Stacy says that she's not a liar. She doesn't lie. But on part three, there is a huge, shocking bombshell. Knowing that she says that she never lies and she called you a liar in regards to Miami, what do you think about what we're going to see in part three? Does that hold true?
Yeah. So I wasn't there. I left the building. But based off of what I know and what I've heard afterwards in conversations with her and what I've seen in previews, all I have to say is that anytime someone is like casting the blame, it's probably because they are themselves. So if you call me a liar, it's because you probably know what a liar looks like.
Catch that dirt. All right. Well, let's start off by.
That's why I'm not offended. And that's just typical. That's the natural law. Like, whatever we see in other people, we see in ourselves, right? You have to identify with it. And I just think that, I'm never going to say that about any of these women because I know that that's not my truth. And I'm not going to ever degrade them to that level of saying that they're a liar or saying anything about them that I don't believe. But if I believe it, I'm going to say it, right? I will hold true to that.
Now, interesting you say you won't degrade women to that level. As you were saying at the reunion, you were probably at one of your lowest moments. Did you feel support from anyone outside of Jacqueline, which I'm sure she probably supported you, but anyone else in the group, were they there for you?
So, and in hindsight, like I have realized that I can't expect anyone who's never walked a day in my shoes to be able to understand the level of what I go through on a day-to-day basis. And so it was I did a poor job of explaining to these ladies that, hey, this is a season that I really need you guys to show up for me. I can't show up for myself right now, so I really need my girls to really rally around. But of course, obviously, they saw it as a moment of weakness and they preyed on it, and I'm good with it. It's a season I had to go through. Because it's a very real season. I'm sharing my real life. I don't make up storylines. So as you go through your real life, we all know that it ebbs and flows. And I don't want to pretend to be perfect in any platform that I do because I'm not perfect. But I will continue to rebound and strive and end up on top.
That's interesting you say you're not perfect. You're showing your real storyline. You and G just did a live. I watched it, and I learned so much more about you. Whether you wanted G to tell it or not, he told the story. And so, what do you think moving into season 10, if the show is renewed and you come back, what do you think season 10 holds for you moving forward?
So I honestly want to come back and I want everybody to see that we have gone through a storm. And that storm, there's now a rainbow and there's a pot of gold on the other side, honey. And, I feel like I also want people to know that it's okay to be vulnerable and to be authentically you and still be able to be a boss and a phenomenal mom and a powerhouse. And it's okay. Just because of all those things doesn't mean that I can't fumble. I like to say that my crown may tip a little bit, but honey, it doesn't fall off.
Thank you. Last question before we go. We have to ask, you mentioned women supporting women. Karen Huger, we've gotten the news. We've seen the trials and tribulations over the years. She brought you into the group. But as you mentioned, women supporting women, where do you stand in relation to her sentencing and your relationship with her moving forward, and any words that you have for her?
Yeah, so I do think that what's going on with Karen is unfortunate. I do feel like I have always wanted her to take accountability for her actions that she played. And, I never wanted her to go to jail, and I do feel that there's a lot of prayer that's needed. I'm concerned for her. I'm concerned for her safety. I'm concerned for her mental health, and I can't say that I'm not. Like, I'm praying for her, praying for her family. And Gordon has reached out to Ray, and they're going to get together and have some lunch soon. So we are, at the end of the day, like, we care about each other. So I'm praying for Karen, and I want her to be okay, and I want her to come out on top.
I know that's right. Thank you so much, Mia. No Chaser TV. You guys have a good evening. Thank you.
You're amazing.
All right, you guys. How y'all doing? Good morning. Happy day after 420 Easter. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm rejoicing.
Really? So you're
I'm rejoicing. Yes. Happy Monday after Easter, guys. Resurrection
Really?
Sunday. I am happy.
I feel like we've been here before.
I've never been a Mia fan.
Well, no, what I'm saying is I feel like we've been here before. Remember, we
Oh,
were
yeah.
here when Robin, we got the news on Robin. We were here about Candace. Now we're here for Mia. But you were saying that you've never been a Mia fan. Oh, hey, over there in the Facebook lounge. Lord, the lounge open early, but we ain't serving no liquor.
Yes, child.
Tracy says God is so good. Well, God is good now, but
All the
Tracy,
time.
what Tracy, are we saying that God is good because He's just good all the time, and all the time God is good, or are you saying this in relation to the good sister Mia announcing that she will no longer be doing filming the Real Housewives of Potomac? Hey there, Shantae. Hey Dina. Oh Lord, Dina
Hey,
said, "Oh
yo.
Lord." Hey Auntie. Hey love, love, love. Oh Lord, everybody is coming on into the room. Oh boy.
Won't he do it?
Oh
Yes,
my
he will.
goodness. Well, we're gathered here today. Oh Lord, let me not say it like that. We are here today because Mia has gone ahead and announced on her own terms that she will not be returning to the Real Housewives of Atlanta post a move to,
Potomac.
excuse me, Potomac, excuse me, post a move to Atlanta. Mia will not be returning back to the show, as I'm assuming they are about to start filming or have probably started minor film. Y'all are rejoicing. Lord,
Yes.
oh
If I had a tambourine, I'd be shaking it, child.
Lord, oh Lord, Eve. Okay, now she Eve with the tambourine.
That's right. I mean, what?
Boy, oh boy. Let me go ahead and make sure I can get this up. Mia did go ahead and leave a statement about what happened. So we're going to read the statement and give you our thoughts. Thank you guys for making last week such a success. And every day really at No Chaser TV at success. Thank you so much for everything that you guys have done for us. I greatly do appreciate you. Let's see. Oh no, Tracy. So Mia is not the girl that Kenya got into it with. That will be Britt Edie from Atlanta. Mia is from the Real Housewives of Potomac. Let me see if I can find a picture. Well, we just saw her interview, but let me go ahead and get this statement up. Torby, you're gonna have to read it.
Yeah, got it.
Un momento, por favor.
Yes, the saints are answering prayers.
Y'all got to stop this morning, man. Y'all are just doing too much. Y'all ain't right. Y'all
Well,
know that's not right.
I will say when we were in DC, Mia was gorgeous. She was very nice to all of us because
Absolutely.
me living in New York, I have come in contact with quite a few um celebrities, and everybody is not nice. I got some stories. And some of them is
I've
like,
come into it. Go ahead.
yeah, some of them are zealous, and I don't understand why you have an attitude like that, child, when you ain't all that, and
Some
they
of
be
y'all favorite Real
nasty.
Housewives are not
I
nice.
believe it. I
Not
believe
nice
it.
at all.
Right.
Some of them are on
So
Atlanta. Ooh,
catch that tea.
and just threw some tea. Go ahead and read this.
With every new season comes a new beginning, and I have some news to share. My family and I made the decision to relocate to Atlanta, and with that, I will not be returning to the Real Housewives of Potomac next season. The past 4 seasons have been an unforgettable journey, one filled with growth, lessons, and so many incredible memories. I want to thank Truly Original, Bravo, NBC Universal, and Andy Cohen for believing in me and giving me the space to share my story. To my castmates, thank you for the laughs, the lessons, and the unforgettable moments, and the amazing fans for your loves and support has meant everything to me. I'll always carry that with me. This next chapter is already full of exciting opportunities, and I cannot wait to take you along for the ride. Big things are coming. The comment is blocking the other part. I don't make headlines, I make history. Atlanta, brace yourselves. The empire has expanded. Hashtag legacy in making.
All
Child,
right. The empire is back. The empire has expanded according to Mia Thornton. She is in Atlanta. She has made the decision to leave the Real Housewives of Potomac. And you know, I wish I could spill what I know. It's going to be interesting to see where they go from here with Karen being gone. And I do know Karen being gone is one of the reasons why casting was in such a kerfluffle as it was, because they did not expect Karen to. Well, I don't think anybody expected Karen to be gone that long. You know.
I mean, here's the facts. She was going back and forth like Giselle. Oh Lord, I don't agree with Giselle, but she she definitely stated during the reunion that Mia was traveling back and forth. She was never in Maryland. So the other part of that is her oldest son is in Atlanta. So that's another reason why she was traveling back and forth. I guess it's natural. I don't know how that's going to work with G and them co-parenting. Um, I'm not surprised after she announced that she was moving to Atlanta. I mean,
And I mean, let's just call a spade a spade. It also looks like she's back with Ink.
yes, and Ink is also in Atlanta.
Ink is there. Her oldest son is there. Her two kids are in the. Her two younger children are in formative years to where, like, if you move them now, they can grow up wherever they're going to grow up. I'm sure the cost of living in Atlanta, although it is not cheap, probably is cheaper than the DMV, so she can
Yes.
get more bang for her buck. And she has already said that the Atlanta girls were her speed, and she would like to jump over there. Now we have seen in the past, the most recent past, where Bravo has tried to do crossovers, such as Cynthia popping up a few times in Beverly Hills and Taylor Armstrong from Beverly Hills popping up on Orange County as a friend. Yeah. So is it possible that Mia could do Atlanta? Would you be here for that?
It's so many liars on that cast.
Oh my
Um,
God, girl.
adding a new one would be insane. I I mean, listen, the girls over there have tons of plastic surgery, so she be in good company with that.
The
Uh,
girls on her show had tons of plastic surgery.
excuse me.
The girls on her show had tons of plastic surgery.
I know, but these girls look like brat dolls, so she would be in better company. She do. Uh, please tell
Oh
me
my
you're the
God.
liars. Um, Nobody is beyond criticism. Okay. I like I said, I was never a Mia fan. I clocked her tea from the beginning. I said she a clout chaser. And she would be perfect for Real Housewives of Atlanta for that reason. A lot of them are clout chasers. Uh Britt Edie. So she would fit in. I will say that.
You know,
But
I wasn't. Go ahead.
I, she will also be a fit on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta too.
Well, remember, somebody hashtag Love and Hip Hop. Was that her or was that Ink?
Both yeah, either one of them.
And so we were
Them
like, well,
two.
maybe. Remember, I said maybe there's a Love and Hip Hop Charlotte coming, but then Ink's radio show is based out of Atlanta. Maybe I don't see. I know y'all say it, but I don't see her thriving in the Love and Hip Hop environment. I don't. I see Atlanta being more her speed. I did not hate Mia like you guys did. I did think towards the end of season 9, it was becoming too much every week with something new added to the story, and I just didn't like that. I thought that if we focused solely on what we got, which was the divorce aspect of her relationship and possibly clearing up episode 1, what the paternity was, then it would have been okay. There were things that we didn't see allegedly, like her trying to kick Giselle's ass, and just like a bunch of things. So honestly, at that point, I didn't see where she would move forward with that particular group. And that particular group, they a little stuffy and uptight. Like they, I love the Potomac girls, but they're not loose like that. When I say loose, I don't mean like loose.
Yeah,
I
I
mean,
get
but
what
like
you're
they're just
saying.
not like they're not kicking it like the ATL girls kick it. And I think that,
Oh, there's a lot of kicking going on, and I think her and Portia would get into it, and it would be physical.
okay, well
So
then good. Or not good, but ooh, let Portia fight somebody who want to fight Portia. See, that's the thing about being like a quote unquote ass kicker, right? When you kicking people ass that don't want to fight you back, that's one thing. But when you kick somebody ass that fight back, then you got it. You see, I've
yeah,
never seen her get into a fight with nobody who will fight her back, like that wanted to get in the ring. You get what I'm saying?
yes, I agree with that.
So that's why
Everybody
I can't
running
call.
from
Y'all be calling Portia ass kicker. I can't call her that. I'm sorry. Okay. She will fight. I will say that. She's not scary. She will fight. Hi, Vanessa. Oh,
clock it, because that's how I feel.
y'all really feel like that about? Was it the whole drink throwing at Wendy thing? That
It was
what
all
was it that what was it that made you write Mia off? What was it for you?
she didn't know her age. She sitting up here says she did her. It was from the beginning. I clocked it from the beginning. Like she is an attention seeker. You sat up there and monopolized Wendy's time, and then it just spiraled. And it's like, to me, that thing with Wendy wasn't just about throwing a drink. You wanted a moment, because for you to sit here and allude that Wendy was having sex with Peter and it was for nothing because you made up something because you wanted a moment, it made no sense to me. That was manufactured drama. Wendy did nothing to you. You just said, "Oh, why you ain't call and tell Peter you was here?" And you let Peter get the cookie. What? For somebody who don't like to be slut shamed, you slut shaming her. Mia is a total hypocrite. Mia is all over the place. Mia throws drama at the wall to see what sticks. She just creates too many moments that are just manufactured and unauthentic. And the last straw was her using her son. Using her son's paternity for a storyline utterly disgusted me.
Well, that's what that. Remember, I was not a fan of that. Yeah.
Yeah, like that was the last straw for me. So from that's it. It's like you have no type of integrity and no bounds. There's no boundaries with her. There's no it's there's no low. She will go lower. I can't mess.
Go ahead and read this comment from Vanessa.
It's the lies and disregard for her children. Agreed for me. I don't care anything about Wendy or any of the other cast members. I agree.
And that's what it was. I feel like the beef was the beef with the girls, and she was right sometimes, she was wrong sometimes. That's what I think. But when it came to the paternity, I kind of felt like, oh, I don't like this.
Yeah.
I don't like it. Even if it was her truth that she said in the interview that I just took with her at the beginning of the episode, we opened up with the interview that I did with her in DC in March, as part 3 of the reunion was airing. Tori B was there. And so she answered a litany of questions, most especially what she would like to see happen in season 10. But we won't get to see that for her at least. But do you think this is the end of things? Have I given my opinion?
No, you haven't.
Okay. Honestly, I think that there are girls who could go before Mia. Ashley Darby.
Yeah, she could definitely go.
She could have went before Mia went, in my opinion. I understand why everybody wants Mia to be gone. I'm gonna say that the decision makes sense because I don't see her having any friends on the show right now. And she said that nobody was there for her. during her time of need when I interviewed her. So I don't see where she would move forward in the group from there. But I don't think that it should be the end of Mia. I just think maybe she should figure something out somewhere else. She's in Atlanta. That's reality show Haven. Maven. She can do Atlanta. She could do Love and Hip Hop. I think Bold and Bougie is coming back. She's got options, so she'll be okay. But I think
Oh, and
that
Bougie coming back? Oh,
I
wow.
heard Bold and Bougie was filming season 2.
Okay.
Yeah. Uh, Speaking of Bold and Bougie, I've never really quit in the middle. Well, yeah, I quit like a couple of episodes ago because all of the homophobia from
Tamika
what's that lady name who used to date Usher?
married Usher, Tamika
I
Raymond.
don't really give a fuck what she did with Usher. She ain't doing it no more. Uh, and her hair wasn't done when I saw her at the event. Anyway, when she was sneaking off with
Oh, oh.
I'll take this back. She was not sneaking off with Martell. She left out the door with Martell. Now y'all do what y'all want to do with that.
Why? I'm not. I'm not. I'm
See,
not.
that don't mean they went to do nothing. She just walked out the door with
I
him.
get it.
They could have done absolutely nothing.
Why do people entertain him though? I don't get it. Anyway,
He fine
um,
and shit.
so we haven't got
Why? That's why.
Martell's a piece of trash.
Yeah.
I was going to use
As I
another
was saying,
word. I was going to
excuse
use
me.
another word. I was going to use another word, but
Yeah,
I
well, don't give me 1 second. Let me finish my thought. Because I don't. For me, like I said, I don't necessarily dislike her as much as it seems like everybody else did. Yeah, it was some inconsistencies that were blatant lies. And I think that storyline went too far. I thought she could, of course, corrected it if she had friends on the show. But she does not have any friends on the show. So for me, I understand that. And again, I do feel that there are other girls that could go either before her or right alongside with her, namely being Ashley Darby. Ashley Darby can fucking go like immediately.
hope Mia leaving doesn't make them want to keep her, because I feel like Candace exiting as well is the reason why they kept Ashley. Ashley should have been gone seasons ago. She has no storyline, and the fact that she brought Deborah on that show to create chaos really irritates me. And maybe she needs to go find a career that's more fitting, like doing karaoke. I don't know. Um, but I was gonna ask the question, what do you
Mhm.
think is the reason Mia left? Because I think her head got inflated a little bit when she, was doing interviews and people, crowned her the Queen of Potomac. Because that was also in her little headline. Did you peep that?
I did. I never called her the Queen of Potomac, but I did like that final. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. That final scene, season 8, it was out of nowhere. It was riveting. It was authentic. It was gripping, and it saved that season, in my opinion,
It
because
did.
it was so. I mean, I'm just being honest. It was so enthralling, and I was willing to go down that path. And then it just started, it was yeah, whatever. But I never called her that. I never gave her an inflated self sense of ego. But I do think it's important when people get it right to let them know that, because one thing about this medium, and not this channel in particular, but this medium and a lot of brands, they will let you know when you get it wrong, but they never let you know when you get it right. I'm the kind of girl, if you can tell me when I'm wrong, you see I'm right. You see I ate that. You see I clocked. Come on.
Yeah.
Give it to me. Give me what I give it to me. And a
Right.
lot of the girls, a lot of people purposely withhold, okay, because they want you to be down on your luck, back against the wind, trying to make it, no way to win. Uh Go and be with Ink. Go and be with Ink and cut the stuff off with G. Go and be with Ink, cut the stuff off with G. Raise your children, figure out how to co-parent. Georgia is I don't really know. Excuse me. Oh, okay. Georgia is I loved Georgia, but I don't know. So just whatever. Let's see what the people got. Bring back Monique. Uh, I
Mm,
don't think that's the same
good.
Monique, y'all.
Um, I was gonna say,
That's not the same Monique.
yeah, I won't. I won't. She's good where she at. And I saw actually she came up on my timeline. Her and the kids is walking through the woods and stuff. Leave that woman with.
Yeah, that lady gone. I don't want to say she gone, but
Yeah, like
the
she
old Monique is
peace.
gone. How about that? The old Monique is gone. If y'all want to call in and talk about it with us, call in and give us your thoughts. Um, the people are rejoicing. I am indifferent. But Tori B,
I am rejoicing.
what what is your
I no,
favorite?
I wish it was Ashley. I really do wish it was Ashley first. But I'm not mad at this, and I question um if they didn't. She felt like she deserved more money because the timing is very eerie. Look at Chase looking at his phone.
Why?
Did she ask for more money and they wasn't willing to
Why you
pay?
say look at me looking at my phone?
I'm just saying.
I can
Oh,
look
you
at my
looking
phone.
I just found it. I found it interesting. You decided to look away while I was saying, no. It was it a money thing. Like, did she
Oh,
think?
I don't know. No. I don't know if it was a money dispute. I have no back knowledge or back history of why she's no longer on the show. Um, mm, Maybe it was a back and forth about who wanted her to stay or who wanted her to go. That's all I know. I don't even know that. That's what I heard. I don't know if that's what I heard allegedly. Maybe that, but I don't know what I don't know. And so I'm looking forward to more knowing more. I'm gonna text Mia right now.
Yeah, because you sure do got her number. um, I'm surprised. I'm gonna keep that.
Yeah, just text Mia, girl, what's the real deal?
Yeah, I
What's
just hope
really
they
going
don't keep
on?
Ashley because of this, because it's her
Well,
time is up. And do not bring back Robin, child.
oh yeah, Robin can't come back. But I was gonna ask, does this mean Jacqueline is going to?
Yeah, because I don't want
Does
to see
Jacqueline's appearance on the show hinge on Mia being present?
who else is she friends with. Oh, Ashley.
She's cool with a lot of the girls on the show, actually. A lot of them like her. Like Marlo, Marlo wasn't contingent upon that. Marlo found a new friend to film with.
Yeah, that's true.
Is Jacqueline the Marlo though in the friend department?
No, she's not. She doesn't give.
Well, she did press Karen and was the only one doing it.
The only one. Yes. But I mean, their relationship was so weird in a way that, again, they were bedfellows. So it just is it's very different. You can't compare it. Like, everybody ain't laying up with their friend and taking baths with them.
That's what you do.
Excuse me. I beg your MNF and pro. I definitely. I beg your pardon.
What else happened while we here? Tonight we're gonna do the Real Housewives of Atlanta review. We will be talking about Kenya Moore's confessionals. So we'll talk about that tonight as well. So look out for that. Uh, and did you see I was booked on the confessionals and didn't get no check?
Yeah, I did see that.
That's cool. And then I posted a like tweet saying "Dare to Dream" on Twitter, and I think people are taking that serious. Like, we're so proud of you. Good job, bitch. I'm like, I was joking.
Well,
But it
hopefully
is
we got
nice
a
to
whole bunch
see,
of new
you know.
followers off of that.
I hope so too. It's just crazy, like, the girls watch. The girls know.
Yeah.
The girls watch. I like that. The girls are watching. The girls are watching. The girls are watching. That's the little remix. Um, what else? Anything else?
Mia Amor. Who calls her that?
Let's see. Un momento. Let me see if I can find something. Make sure you guys are subscribed, liking, and commenting as you should on the channel as well. We
What
got
y'all
a
got
lot
this?
of content up. Huh?
Love said Mia got it right. She came on the show as a fake. Never got it right. She came on the show as a fake CEO.
I thought I don't know about that. I don't know nothing about them people business.
No,
Um,
she wasn't. She completely lied.
so she had nothing to do with the
So
nothing to do with that.
so business structures are very different. Gordon owned franchises of
Hmm.
the joint chiropractic. That does not make them CEOs. The people who are I looked it up myself. The CEO is a white woman. She was
Well,
never.
no, but maybe they're the CEO of the group that holds their portfolio.
She was not the CEO. She doesn't know anything. I don't
She
even think
said,
she
"I'm the
knows.
CEO of the Joint Chiropractic," or did she say, I'm the CEO of Gordon Holdings LLC, which
She did
owns
not. That's what I'm saying.
multiple.
She said she was the CEO of Joint.
I don't know. I don't know. That's y'all. I don't know. I can't speak to that. I don't know what she said. I don't remember.
Then
So
she was the marketing director. Then she was. It just. This is what I'm saying. Like, you can't just go on these shows,
excuse me.
especially not housewives, because we see that in Atlanta now. We see
Y'all
that
crazy. Yes, y'all are crazy.
they are going and researching what exactly happened with Brit's
You tearing Brittany ass up.
yeah, so you cannot go on these shows and just say anything. People will research and check you out and they will air your business. Do not do that. Um so yeah, I don't even know if Mia knows what CEO stands for. A lot of people
Now,
and they don't know what it stands for.
oh
Sorry.
my god. Okay. Something else that happened over the weekend that we can go ahead and discuss now. Sutton Strack says that she's giving Garcelle Bouvier, but her space. And she gave an exclusive comment to page 6. Torby, go ahead and read the exclusive comment.
Garcelle has chosen to unfollow all of the housewives. Sorry, not Jennifer Tilly and not
They're
Kevin.
not housewives.
Right. Strack exclusively tells page 6 in a statement, I can only imagine that she needs a clean break right now. I love her and I am giving her the space she needs.
Now,
Bullshit.
Strack also added, hold on, girl. Strack also added furthermore in the statement that she gave exclusively to page 6. I know that she is going to move through this next chapter with grace and success. So the girl says she giving Miss Thing her space. It does not seem like that was her decision. Hey, Sean, do
Hey,
you think
Sean.
that she's giving her space, or is that the other way around?
Garcelle freed herself of them women. And she meant that when she left that day, when she did not take that group photo. So whether they are a willing participant in that or not, she has freed herself of them, of that energy, of that toxicity, of everything else that comes with it. So
Um, Instead of giving public statements, you should probably call your friend.
she did.
Instead of giving public statements, you should probably give a public statement stating that you understand why she left because you left her hanging. Because when you went into an anaphylactic shot last season at the reunion, she went with you, and every time you walked off set or stormed out of a room, she's going behind you. And the one time she decides to do it, you didn't do it. Don says PR stunt.
She's trying to save face. We all saw it. You did not have her back. She said one of the Andy asked them what was like a great moment for them that season. Garcelle said Sutton and her mom, and Sutton went on to say, "Oh, me and Erica's friendship." The fuck? Sutton doesn't get it. She just continuously embarrasses herself. Them girls do not like you. And next season, you are going to really be on an island by yourself, child.
Well, hopefully she got enough money to pay them off, like the people say she likes to do. With that being said, is there enough money to pay you off to want Mia to come back to Potomac?
Maybe 500K.
Is there any favorite moment that you have of Mia?
Oh, when she got no, Mia had her moments. I will give her that. She read Deborah in her confessional that had me cackling, and she did not lie. Okay, when Deborah was sitting at the table and she was like, "Oh, Chris was smiling in my face and he touched my hand and da da da," and Mia was in her confessional and she was like, Deborah, she's more like a 4. She's cute, but she's not really cute. You know what I mean? Now, Wendy and Candace, they're more like an 8. I was like, she had that voice, and it was hilarious. I was like, she read the girl, okay?
My favorite moment from Mia perhaps is when her, Wendy, and Candace were sitting down and the bird came out of nowhere and she was like, "Is that your mama?"
Yeah, that was funny. And Wendy was like, really?
That's it. That was funny as hell, Mia. I'm sorry. It was funny as hell. All right. If anything else breaks during the day, we'll go ahead and discuss it. Mia has indeed announced her departure from the Real Housewives of Potomac. It seems like everybody is rejoicing and is glad in it. I am indifferent. I could have taken her. I am interested to see what they're going to do with this show because when you lose a megawatt player like Karen Huger and then you come off of a season that you just came off of, I don't think that you are in a place to really be losing people. However, the person that they lost was the contribution for a lot of people not being fans of last season due to things that she was willing to put on camera, some that added up, some that didn't. And while we're getting rid of House, let's go ahead and get Asha Darber up out of that thing too.
Yeah.
With that being said, make sure that you guys continue to like, comment, subscribe, turn on the notification bells wherever you are. Thank you so much. This past weekend, we crossed 50,000 followers / subscribers across all of our platforms. So thank y'all so much. And we'll see you guys later on this evening for the Real Housewives of Atlanta review. And we'll also talk about Kenya Moore. And we'll possibly, if we have time, talk about the after show looks. All right. That being said, I'll see you when I see you. Peace. Yeah, yeah. Ooh. I'm joking. I'm joking.